Good morning, West Ham. Russ, the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. We just did their comments. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. Welcome to a very, very sunny Stratford. Hope everyone is safe and well. We may well be joined by the lesser spotted Anton Baker very shortly, who I've just been seeing skirting around on an electric bike. So hopefully we'll get Anton on. Hope you're all safe and well. Obviously, we play Man City, 3 o'clock kickoff. Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. What is going on? How nice is that, having a nice Saturday kickoff? 3 o'clock, and as we always tend to do, we tend to do a match day morning. Give everyone, particularly who's not going to the game, a little bit of a feeling about what's everyone, what it's like to be here match day. And obviously we're here stupid o'clock, of course. We've got Steve in the house. Good morning, Steve. Great vid with Di Canio sitting like with TC. It was indeed. Myself and Anton went to E13's event yesterday, Polo Di Canio, with Tony Cotti hosting. It was really good. Fantastic event, actually. They always are very good. Di Canio was in fine form, and was just the man that oozes West Ham. He loves West Ham, and it just comes through every inch of his body. And he loves the fact that we love him. He loves it. Everybody's singing, Polo Di Canio, all that type of stuff. He loved it. Budgie, hope you're my friend. So I'm just going to go through the comments a little bit in a bit. Ralph, good morning to you. Fresh Fielder, good morning. Ralph says, morning all. I would be happy to see Kudus and Paqueta on the pitch together 30 minutes. That will make me happy. I think that most people happy. Budgie, hope you are well, my friend. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yep, Polo Di Canio was on fine form yesterday. And so was TC, actually. Tony Coit was on very good form. And if you are coming to the game today, can I just say, please get here early. Make sure you're in your seats about 20 to 3, because PDC is here. Di Canio, it's not a secret. It was on the club website yesterday, but Di Canio's here today. He's with Sky Italia, and hopefully we'll get him on the pitch pre-match as well. So that's going to be something to behold. Says he'll absolutely fucking love that. He was actually at the training ground yesterday, talking to Moisey. And all good. Freeman, good morning to you. What a lovely, it is beautiful. Look, let me just those wispy clouds in the sky. And I'm a bit hot. I'll be honest, a bit hot. Chuck 1912 says, just on my way to work. Feel very confident. Strange, really, considering it's Man City. There is a newfound confidence. It's like you got that yesterday, like listening to the way Di Canio was talking and TC, and obviously there's 1,000, roughly probably at 700-800 West Ham fans here yesterday, and we were chatting. I was chatting to a lot of them. Obviously, a lot of them watch the show or know what I do at West Ham. So we're talking, and there was a real sense of confidence, and it's a very strange sense of confidence. I was saying to some guys yesterday, this game, and actually it's almost these two games. You've got City, and then you obviously got Liverpool next week. Having those two games, if we need to get at least a point out of those two games, in my opinion. Otherwise, it would really, dilute the great start to the season. And potentially we could be top if we win, which would be great. But it's a strange sense of confidence, and it's a confidence which I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's for me. It's nice. It's nice, isn't it? I mean, it's nice that I know it's only 4 games in, but I was driving in and Talk Sport to listen to Talk Sport, and they were saying how great starts to the season West Ham have had, and yada yada yada, and all these types of things, and that's great because I feel exactly the same. Hopefully, you feel the same too. Di Canio said it was going to be a 2-1 win. Tony Cotti said a 1-0 win. I think we'll get a draw today. I think a draw will be a great result. I think, we know that City could be with up to possibly 4 players out. Chances are 2 for sure, 2 for defo, in that we know KDB obviously, and we know that Kovacic are both out. And West Ham, by all accounts, the only potential question mark in my eyes is Alvarez. In terms of whether he's fit coming back from what's name, because obviously he didn't get back from international duty until 3:00 I think about 3:00 in the afternoon. They said yesterday, so he's had one training session in essence, and whether that's I don't know. But there definitely does seem to be an air of confidence about it. But I said him being possibly the only one, an exception, is a good thing. Let me just get my iPad out quickly just to check something. What are we feeling about the games, guys? Come on, what are we feeling? I haven't had any comments for a while. What are we feeling about the game? Are we excited? Are we excited for the game? Let me know. I wonder where Anton is. Well, Anton was coming anyway. I just seem to be. Let's scroll up. No, nothing yet. Let's just quickly just do this. I'm. While we're all just here. Well, anyone talking to me? Is anyone going to talk to me? Give us a shout. Give us a shout. I don't know if anyone's talking to me. Maybe have a quick. Just going to go on YouTube to see if I'm working. Because nothing seems to be working at the moment, which is not very good. Let's just have a quick check. Let's make sure I'm going live. Make sure people are just not just ignoring me. Because you could be easily. Live. Oh, it's loads, yeah, but it's just not coming through my screen. Oh, I wonder why that is. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Sorry, no, you're all commenting. No, just for some reason it's not on my screen. I do apologise. Oh, look who it is. It's not James Bond. It's not James Bond. It's Scotland's answer to James Bond. It's Mr. Anton Baker. Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, just had to go and park the old bike.
Don't talk about the wife like that.
Hope she's not watching.
She won't be watching. She'll be sorting the kids out.
Yes, she is.
She'll be sorting the kids out.
Hi, everyone. Hope you're well.
Yep.
Match day.
Yeah, it's a lovely day. My things aren't happening on there, so I've just come on here quickly to have a quick look. We got Budgies in the chat. Good to see him. Kevin's there. Fresh Fielder, Irish Tommy's there. How are you, Tommy? How are you? Well, mates. Budgie and Tonya is here. Yep, ignoring you, Russ's Rani Rubble. 2-1 hammer. Lots of confidence about today.
Do you know what? Why not though? I know we're playing Man City. I get that, but do you know what? You can't come into these games remotely thinking, let's go for a 1-0 defeat and be happy with that. Let's go for a 1-0 draw. Let's be happy with that.
Yeah.
If you walk away with a 1-0 draw, then you're happy with that. If we do get beaten 1-0, then within reason, you're talking about the treble winning champions, the team that spent unlimited funds that can get anyone they want. So essentially, you've got to go into this game with a different mindset. And I think compared to last year, there is a buzz. Of course, there's a buzz. How's there not a buzz? We've started off well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so it's nice. As I suggested, obviously, you and me at the Di Canio night last night, and there was and you just said not only obviously Di Canio and TC was a buzz on Mount Stun, but when we were talking to some of obviously like Ryan and people like that, and some of the other like just fans there, it was a real buzz around West Ham at the moment, isn't there?
There is a buzz around West Ham, and people are paying attention, and people are like, "Oh, don't get carried away. It's only 4 games in." Well, do you know what? We're West Ham, so I think we're allowed.
Of course, we're going to get carried away. I was listening as this Talk Sport on the way up, and they were saying, they were talking about, looking at interesting games. They basically interesting games where there could be an upset, and there could be a genuine upset here today. They fancy us as well. So
it's funny because listen, I suppose technically on the like footballing terms, West Ham to beat Man City here so early in the season would be classified as an upset.
Yeah.
But I think the mentality around this team, listening to even like I was saying to you in the car on the way home last night with Polo Di Canio.
Yeah.
Like he's talking a lot about when he goes into the training ground and he's listening to what David Moyes and what the players are doing, and he gets a real sense of togetherness, like no matter what. The question came up about Tommy Souček.
Yeah.
Like, should he start today? And Polo Di Canio's going like, listen, he's a really, really good footballer. Where the theme of last night was, it kind of in theory, I know some of you think this about David Moyes, I know some of you think this about Tommy Souček, but essentially he is a very, very good player.
Yeah.
I think if Tommy Souček starts today, and I don't know if he will. I don't know.
I think he will.
Yeah. But if he starts, I think it's a different Tommy Souček to last year.
I mean, obviously I did my predicted 11, so that'll be out just before kickoff, and then I thought, or just before the teams were announced, and I went my view is that Tommy Souček is the most improved player in the first 4 games this season.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we know what he brings, and with JWP there and with him, and there's this extra dimension which we didn't have last year. So it's not surprising that everyone's excited. I mean, we said before you turned up that Di Canio put us down for 2-1 win, TC put down for 1-0 win.
And I do you know what? I just get this sense of that Man City, as much as they are such a really, really good footballing team, I think this is more the tactical decision. The tactical decision is if West Ham sit back and try and get City on the counter, I think that's where we fail against City, because we've done that so many times it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think teams that go at them dramatically fail because they leave all the gaps wide open.
Yeah.
Within reason. Like so it's easy for me to say, I just want West Ham to go at them, but you could walk away 5-0 down.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be doing that. But I think there's a fine balance, and I think we maybe have got that fine balance, because I don't think what you're seeing with West Ham this season, which everyone's calling, S-House football.
Moyes Ball 1.0.
Moyes Ball 1.0, yeah. Is what we're going to see whole season, to be honest, because we don't have the players that will always fit to that regime. I don't think we're going to give every single team in the Premier League for 38 games 80% possession. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think. I think you're right there, and I think you're probably right. We're probably the ideal antidotes to Man City's football, in all honesty, because it is, as you said, it is this sort of contained ball. We know they're going to get 70-80% possession today, and it won't bother us. It won't bother the team. They won't panic. But when they do have the ball, they'll try and make sure they keep it and use it to their advantage. And that's something which Pep will hate.
Well, do you know what? The last couple of times, in particular last season here against City, it was just 2 unbelievable runs from Haaland, which is what he does every single game. Like, unbelievable runs that really opened up our defence. So see if our defence are there, and they seem to be, working as a unit and really, really good and stuff like that. And honestly, I know it sounds ridiculous what I'm going to say here, but I possibly would consider man marking him. And I know that then would allow all their other quality to come through. But I think you need to nullify the biggest threat for West Ham, and that is the ball in behind.
Yeah.
Let them midfield do their job, and possibly within reason, like pass Zuma and Agard pass to each other, the player, and stay on him, because he knows how to read the two defenders.
He's a freak,
He's an absolute but because he's. People take this the wrong way, but he's the best basic footballer I've ever saw in the world.
Yeah.
Like he literally does everything that a coach says. Like, stand behind the defender, run in between the two of them, just make the run, and the player will feed the ball to you. I mean, it's probably a ridiculous statement to say man mark him. I don't really people do that anymore. But
I mean, it's someone like Alvarez. You can see Alvarez. He could easily just stick on him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because he just shifts about. And to be honest, in that first game, the Chelsea game here, I mean, Edson was almost playing as a middle centre back sometimes. So there's nothing to stop him doing that. And
I think we can get at them today, because we need to remember we have a weapon, and our weapon is JWP.
Yeah.
Like, we have to really take credit for, or he has to take credit for his set pieces. He's phenomenal, mate. And he can really put a dangerous ball in at any moment. So as long as those players are reading that ability, like if Kudus, for example, starts on the left, could not. And if he does, I think that's where we could be dangerous at Man City, because we've got the option then. We've got the option to put the ball as a set piece right on the head of a player, which we've got big players, but also JWP can find a run in behind, which is what Kudus likes as well.
Definitely.
Kudus is good at that, and Antonio can jump onto that as well. So I don't know, man. I'm feeling positive. It's sunny. It's nice and warm.
It's beautiful.
Last of summer.
It is. It's the last. It's the last hurrah of summer. That's beautiful, mate. No, I know what you mean. For me, I just think there's enough in our side to get something. We know there's going to be. They're not going to have KDB. We know they're not going to have Kovacic. We know John Stones, Grealish, 50-50. The likelihood is they'll be playing. But yeah, I think the only question mark of us is, as we said yesterday, was Edson. Obviously getting back 3 o'clock in the afternoon, not ideal. But
the vibe was though yesterday. I mean, listen, it's amongst the fan base. Everyone seems to think he's playing, like no matter what. I don't know. I think a lot of these players, I think they've accustomed to the travel. They've got to accustom to the travel.
They would have had what's that, wouldn't it? They'd have had what's it called? Flatbeds and shit like that. They would have slept on the flight.
I mean, he's back. He's back and he's fit. So I just don't see that. I don't see the concern. Listen, I was watching a bit of something this morning, and Do you know how I think it's on Sky Sports where they on the right hand side they throw up all the season stats so far? Top goal scorers, top assists, top chances created, and top tackler. And something we have to bring into this equation is Paqueta. I mean, he's been unreal this season for his creativity, for his fight, his determination, his grit in the middle of the park. Like, he is so vital to West Ham today. I mean, we've got players. Listen to what we're talking about here. We're talking about Paqueta, Alvarez, Kudos, Tommy Souček. I mean, we're battling about, do we put Tommy Souček in? Probably in the most tailor-made game for Tommy Souček.
You're right,
we're talking about, let's maybe not put him in the game. You know, JWP, put the ball on these players. You know, we've got a defence that seem to be working reasonably well together as well. And so you've got to be positive going into these games. We know it's Man City, but you've got to be positive going into these games.
You're totally right, man. You're totally right. And I think we'll have, we'll obviously, the likelihood is we'll see Dino on the bench today, I'd imagine. So that's great to see. I was listening to somebody the other day, and they said, they were talking about West Ham. They said, we've only seen two of the 4 players we've signed, really, yet.
Yeah.
And you got even with Kudus, he came here, we had the Luton game. He's only trained 2 days, really, because he would have gone straight to Ghana and we'll come back on Wednesday. So 2 days he's trained with us. So
I mean, listen, this could be just a typical random Moyes decision. I mean, Moyes could just change it up completely. Nobody expects it. This is the thing about West Ham I've noticed over the last couple of years, as you all notice as well, is predicting the team gets harder and harder and harder because it doesn't matter. Like, it's so early in the season. We still don't really know what he is deciding to do. You know, we're sitting here saying Kudos will play, but it probably will be Ben Rama. We'll probably say Souček should play or won't play, and then it'll probably be Souček.
Yeah.
You know, the old guard will come back in again and hopefully go do a job, but who knows what Moyes
decides. Who knows? Let's go for a few comments down here. Is Anton reffing the game today?
Anton is boiling, roasting hot.
Yeah, I told you. At least you're not wearing your jacket. How tall is Anton? How short is Russell? Yeah, I'm sitting on the bed. I'm sitting down. I'm tired. Anton's standing up. Anton don't need a ticket. He can just King Kong it. Apparently. There's a lot of confidence. Fresh fielder. We've got who else is saying it? I didn't say Irish Tommy say he was confident. No, not at all. Hammers Mike, he thinks we're going to lose 3-1 today. Thanks. Freedom Sounds 1-0 win. Matt Crawley, confident 2-1 to us. Get Russell Box stand on. No. I'm confident 2-1, says Mark Cox. Vincent's gone for a 2-1 as well. 2-1 to Stephen May, 2-1. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as it's the Canio score, isn't it? This is the Canio score.
I mean, listen, we went to that event last night. E13 events. What a great event. My first time going to one. Russ, you've been to plenty. If you are local and if you're not and you're coming to London, try and look them out. Really, really good.
The next one's the 3rd of November. We've got it's a Tony Carr tribute night. It's Tony. There's going to be a bunch of ex-players who he's brought through the academy. That's on the Joe Cole tentatively is agreed to come. So that'll be the 3rd of November. Check E13 events. We'll have Tony and Ian on probably in a couple of weeks' time talking about the event anyway. But
the good thing about those events is it just brings such a good, it gets you right in the mood. It really does.
It does, yeah.
It really gets you in the mood. And because, I can imagine going to those events when things aren't playing well. There was something I attended with West Ham, an event or something like that, when we were having a crappy season and there was such a weird vibe around the place. But there's such a good vibe right now. I don't care what anyone says. We're the European champions. We are the European champions. Yes, Man City are the European champions, but we are the European champions also.
It's the Super Cup.
It's
the Super Cup. Cup. And as I said, if you are coming to the game, it's not a surprise or anything. Di Canio's here today, and the club have announced he's going to be on the pitch pre-match.
Yes.
So I was trying to keep it all secret. It's not. Just let the cat out of the bag. So I think he's going to be on about 22, 2:45. So if you come into the game, make sure you get in your seat early so you don't miss it, because it's a very rare thing to see Paolo on the. I think this is his first time on the pitch here.
Yeah.
So obviously last time he was at a West Ham game would have probably been, well, no, officially in official capacity, was the last game at the Bowling when he was on the pitch.
Mate.
In it, so very, very rare thing for him to be doing it. So make sure you come here, and
it rips through his veins, like you can clearly see.
And
it's not even like there's no element of fakeness; it's absolute natural. He absolutely loves the club inside and out, and he was very open and honest last night. But it was really good, really, really good. And again, listen, if you've never got his autobiography, it's definitely a good read as well.
Yeah, we put a little video up of him singing Bubbles, didn't we, as well? Which was
it was him.
Yeah,
he actually was all.
He just went, I've got a song to sing.
Yeah. So
and he loved it, and he because literally, obviously, we obviously everyone's singing Palo, Donny Moby, Palo Di Canio, and he was loving it, weren't he? He was like, stop, actually, don't stop. It's just like, he absolutely, and the man just oozes class. I'm being funny. It was 800 people probably in there. There was a lot of people in there, and it was a bit sweaty. And he had his jacket on. He had not a bead of sweat.
Not a bead of sweat, man. The guy's fit as.
And TC had to take his jacket off. He was like,
and every 2 minutes he was like, with his head, like the guy was just sitting there fresh as a daisy.
And everyone we spoke to, obviously, you paid a bit extra, you can meet him. Was saying, he was in good voice, and he had a really good vibe with everyone, and he just got that with him,
And he was, and again, he was kind of geeing up the crowd. It's quite a good thing as well, like geeing up the crowd for the game today. And I've seen the messages put out to the West Ham fans online about saying you need the fans' voice, and you do.
Yeah,
like you absolutely do need the fans' voice. But the fans' voice are there. Listen, I'm not questioning West Ham. I never do.
It'll be funny. If the team, I've said this before. If the team come kick off, the crowd are always up for it.
Yeah,
and then it's over to the players.
Yeah,
if they then see the players having a go, or a game plan which is working, rather if everyone just looks calm and they're not panicking and they're not making mistakes, then the fans will reciprocate, and then it crescendos. And it's not an hard thing.
No,
it ain't a hard thing. I think sometimes you've got nights here that you could never have had at Upton Park. In all honesty, just with the amount of people here, those European nights particularly, and obviously.
But I think that's the thing about today. Like, as long as we show fight, grit in the middle of the park. I mean, this game for Man City isn't going to be won. This game for Man City, in my opinion, is going to be won in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
This game for West Ham is going to be won either in the middle of the park or balls over the top, like or JWP magic. It's as simple as that. I think there's loads of different things here, but as long as we turn up and show the fight and determination, and don't sit back and don't do that thing we've done for years, which is respect the opposition too much.
Yeah,
we've always respected teams like Man City and Liverpool when they come here, and then literally handed them the points on the plate. We can't hand these teams these points on the plate. This is the difference again from West Ham trying to push forward. Great start. Nobody expected us to be. Expected us to have 10 points.
I mean, I was talking to Martin about yesterday, particularly as I think we won. Didn't we win like 4 away games all season last year? I think. And we've won 2 already, and so 7 points from 9 away. To be honest, we should have beaten Bournemouth. To be fair, So we only a couple of wins. We've equalled our thing already for the year. And Boys alluded to his press conference. We've had 3 away games, 1 home game. Obviously, but means we've got to play those away games at home soon. So that's where we get the points here.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter who comes. The bigger they come, the harder they fall. We're capable. Listen, I think someone had said, was it Rich in his preview? I think the last time West Ham beat Man City was it 2015?
Yeah, it was a 15-16 season. Yeah.
So why not start today?
Why not? I mean, it'll be fun. We beat Brighton the other day.
Yeah,
and beating them for 12 games. It's about the same, roughly.
I'm not denying Man City are top tier.
I don't fear them today. It's really weird. It's like it's just this unsettling confidence we've got, and also because Moyes didn't win manager of the month.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm confident.
He's gone for manager of the month this month.
Yeah, but then we'll lose the next game as always. That's what I mean. Pochettino, put your money on Sheffield United to win. So we in theory could go top of the league today.
Yeah,
if we win. So I mean, if we come away with a draw, I'll be really happy with that. Really happy with a draw. Do
you know what? Selfishly, I want the win.
Yeah,
and then I'll tell you how I feel after the game if we draw. I'm not going to give you my opinion on that just now.
Tommy's put, I'll be sickened if we bottle the title today.
You are, Tommy.
Irish Tommy.
Tommy, you are
sickened.
I love the fact, but Tommy, think about it. Think about what you're saying. Are we sickened by bottling the title today? Did you ever think you'd be saying that, Tommy?
No way. What we got? 3-1 for G-Man. Has Anton had his deep fried Mars bars omelette for breakfast?
Do you know what? I've had nothing yet, and my mate bought some sourdough loaf, and they were cutting up and making some stuff, and I was looking over thinking, why are they not making it for me? So if he's watching, I'm really annoyed with him. But anyway, I had to get here. I had to grab a shower and jump across. So I'm going to go and get something to eat just now.
Rude. Where are you going to go? Anywhere nice?
I have no idea. Come sit with you in your little seat. Not that I'm allowed.
Not like you're allowed. And that'll be just as tight as a fucking mini in yesterday. Carl's gone for a close 3-2 last minute Bowen goal. That'd be nice. And obviously this is like the first of like 5 games we've got until the end of September. So in 15 days we've got 5 games, well, including today, 14 days. And obviously we play Thursday night, and then obviously we play Liverpool, and then we play Lincoln, and then we play Sheffield United. So arguably, this is probably, I'd say this is our toughest, obviously the toughest game in the run. But
you always find in it, like on paper, that's what you mean. On paper.
Yeah.
On paper it is. But I mean, listen, if you can get anything from today, then it kind of backs up the first 4 results in a way. Not back, do you know what? It doesn't have to back it up, but it would just give you that sense of, do you know what? Things are going to hopefully be okay.
Yeah.
There's always that sense of fear living in a West Ham fan.
Yeah, definitely.
Always that sense of fear.
That's the thing,
when is it going to go wrong?
Well, that's the thing. It's always like, the West Ham fan and us, we'll get some early points early on the doors, and there'll be like 30 points to go, 27 points to go, 26. Yeah. And so, we keep counting down until we get that 40 points.
Yeah. But do you know what? Again, going back to Man City, I mean, listen, we are playing a team that have got the best striker in the world. Literally, like most of the best players in the world, and their team are phenomenal. Like they are, right? So I'm not trying to make excuses early doors. I'm just trying to say all I want is the fight.
Everyone knows that. It's not an excuse when everyone knows it, isn't it? So, right, a few more of them we're going to skedaddle. Barry's gone for a JWP to score winning goal, 25-yard free kick. If he scores that will be his record equaling goal, which is good. Wacky Mackey will beat Man City today. We're going to win the league. We've got. Is there a fan zone outside the stadium if you can't get tickets? Now,
there's about 1 million fan zones.
Yeah, it's about 1 million now, Carl.
There really is. Genuinely.
I mean, you can. I think by the orbit, I think the outside bit, I believe, is free. I don't know. Don't check. Don't quote me on that. But there is. You can have a membership, but I'm pretty sure if you just go outside, it's free.
So I think. Sure. Well, you've got the outside part here, which is the Heineken bar.
Yeah.
Area.
You don't need do you need a ticket to get into this bit?
No.
Okay. So yeah, there is the Heineken bar, and you can get the atmosphere, particularly by the Heineken bar. You got Simon and the Let's Have a Disco lads. They're great. They get it all pumping out here as well. So feel free to. And I'm sure eventually
I'll be here.
Anton's going to be here, so keep an eye out for that.
I think are we going live after?
It depends what time I get out because it's City, but we'll see. We'll see. But you can do it on your phone.
I can't really.
You can. You just got your phone.
Don't have this though. This all looks the business.
Yeah, but you can do it on your phone.
Do you want us to go live after?
No, don't. Mrs. Bunn will kill me. But you have to do it on the phone. Because usually I'm walking home. Usually I'm walking back, innit? So, yeah. But anyway.
We're going to here for an hour after and do one.
Whatever. Yeah, not going to happen. If you're new around here, give a like, give a comment, give a share, give a subscribe. We try and do this every home game as well. So the little match day morning. Not usually with Anton, which is nice for a change. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll have the predicted 11s. A bit later on. There won't be a watch along here tonight because obviously he's here, I'm here. But we'll be back.
You'll be seeing me a little bit more this season to your disgruntled face.
Yeah, we will be.
I'll be here a little bit more.
Hopefully, be good. And then I might just sort you out a proper bit of kit. So you can do it yourself. But yeah, that's all good in the hood. And as we'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay humble.
Come on, you irons.
Come on, you bloody irons.
Come on, you irons.
Irons.